Hey everybody, how you doing? It's me, your boy, 24/7 max volume, low volume, indie chill, hip hop radio here. Welcome back to the Minecraft Guide. Big milestone was hit. We're level 30. Big milestone was hit. We're episode 10. It's a big day. Big day. Cause also, big milestone was hit. We're going to another dimension. That's right, everybody. Today, it is Nether time. But first, we have some catching up to do. So, I'm back to level 30 for a big reason. Now, in between episodes, I went back down into the mine shaft to get, of course, string. We have a little bit more string, which is going to be used today all the way for something really great. We also have a little bit more ores. This is what I have right here. I pulled out some of the rails, too. We also have more ink sacks. To get levels, I smelted ores and went to the water and hunted squid. Now, 29 seems like a lot, but you have to remember that this brand new fancy sword, it's got looting 3, so it is a lot still, but I didn't really take out all that many squid at all. It wasn't that bad. Now, of course, what are we doing with this string? Oh, you already know. There was a big disappointment last episode. Ruined my day. Today, the day's not being ruined. It's going to be perfect. It's time for the Minecraft bow, and it's time for a good enchantment. This is the best bow enchantment in the world. This is the best bow enchantment in the world. This is the best bow enchantment in the world. Okay. Well, the best bow enchantment in the world, infinity, but nothing else to follow up the hype. Man, that's kind of disappointing, but I will fortune too. Hey, that's awesome. I will take it. That's good. That's really good. Infinity is amazing. It turns one arrow into infinity arrows. All you need is one arrow to use your bow over and over again. Now, we're definitely going to want to beef this bow up a little bit, spice it up a little bit more. Just infinity, not good, but a decent start. And by decent, I mean like an amazing start. That is really good. That's perfect. We really needed this bow for the Nether today. Can't believe that worked out. I'm so happy about that. But we have to do more bow enchanting. Now today, it's time for the Nether. First things first, to actually get into the Nether, we're going to need to make a flint and steel. So, Flint, where are you at? Where did I put you? Here you are, right there. Flint, and then we have steel in the inventory. Perfect. Boom. Flint and steel. Now, with that flint and steel, we're going to need to ignite a portal of obsidian. A rectangle, a square, whatever shape we want to make it, as long as it's a rectangle or a square. Now, currently we have 1 obsidian, so we're definitely going to need to go down to the mines. Now, before we leave the storage room, let's go ahead and go over all of the other Nether supplies that you're going to want to have when going into the Nether. First things first, armor. You're going to want to have at least decent armor. When going into the Nether, I recommend that you have at least iron armor and 1 piece of gold armor. Now, I actually have a little bit of a closet over here, not to brag. Check it out. We built it in the interior design episode. And right here in the closet, on breaking 2 golden leggings. That's going to do for today's episode. Usually, I like to go with a gold helmet or gold boots, but a pair of gold leggings, absolutely fine. You're going to want to wear a piece of gold armor so the piglins inside of the Nether are cool with you. Iron pants, I will miss you. I will miss you a lot. You're going to wait right there. Now, this season, I want to be less of a hoarder. We have more gold leggings over here, but they have Thorns 1, an enchantment that, in my opinion, is absolutely terrible. So what are we going to do? Recycle. Boom. Now we have a little bit of experience, which is perfect, and a brand new pair of gold leggings for when our Unbreaking 2-1 breaks. Gold leggings don't last a long time, or all gold things, gold tools, gold armor, you know, that stuff. Supply number 1, armor that is at least decent, so at least iron, and 1 piece of gold armor 2. That is done. Supply number 2, tools, and a sword that is at least decent. This sword is a little bit more than decent. This is going to be good. We also have our pickaxe, and then we'll bring these things as well. Now, when going and doing anything in Minecraft, I always recommend that you bring extra wood so you can craft more things. So extra wood, boom, and then also extra blocks in case we get in a tricky spot and we have to make a bridge. So we'll bring maybe 2 stacks of cobblestone, so we have a lot of room to bring the cool Nether stuff home. You're going to want to have a bow because there are some nasty mobs in the Nether that you're not going to want to get up close to, and some of them that you literally can't get up close to. And then finally, a flint and steel. Always bring a flint and steel with you into the Nether. You're going to need a flint and steel to light your Nether portal, and if you're big unlucky, you're going to need a flint and steel to relight your Nether portal in the Nether. It all kind of depends on how things go. Now, it's obsidian time. Technically, all you need is 10 obsidian, but never skip the corners. Never. So you need 14 obsidian to make a Nether portal. Obsidian is usually found down low in your world. If you have a branch mine, you probably have come across obsidian. It was annoying when you came across it, but now, at this point in the game, oh, it's big exciting. Obsidian takes a long time to mine, and you need a diamond pickaxe or better to mine this stuff. So don't try and waste time with your iron pickaxe. If you have efficiency on your pickaxes, it'll go a lot quicker, but it's still, honestly, pretty slow. Now, this pickaxe has efficiency 4 on breaking 3. This is our work pick that we got in the last episode. I'd like to beef this pickaxe up, or really just create another pickaxe eventually with fortune, and then one with silk touch. But this one definitely is going to deserve efficiency 5 and mending at least. Another pro tip for obsidian harvesting. When harvesting and gathering obsidian, place a water bucket down and leave it down. The water bucket will keep all lava away and keep all obsidian safe. It would be a big pain to have your obsidian that you spent a minute mining out fall right into lava and go away. I kind of want to make my portal a little bit more fancy, so I'm going for half a stack of obsidian. Half a stack is way more than enough. That'll keep us really good on the obsidian levels for a little while. So I'm going to get a half stack of obsidian and then meet you back up at the surface. We're actually almost there now. The Nether is a highly dangerous place. The point of today's Nether expedition is really just exploration. We want to go into the Nether and see what it's like, check it out a little bit. Eventually, we'll be going back into the Nether for ender pearls so we can find the stronghold, and also for just the cool things. The Nether has a lot of really interesting things, including the best ore in all of Minecraft, netherite. 100% want to upgrade to netherite, maybe even before the ender dragon fight. That's a big goal, but I think it's a goal that we can achieve. So, the Nether portal, where do I want to put it? Well, I'm thinking that we could maybe make a path winding up this hill right up to a Nether portal, right in there. We'll terraform the hill, make it look really good, and then the portal will kind of be tucked away because they're kind of noisy, but it'll still be visible. Nether portals are really cool looking in my opinion. Now, right now, we kind of just want to get into the Nether, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it at that, and let's go ahead and make a portal. So Nether portal, how do you make it? Well, obsidian, and then you go obsidian, 2 more right there, and then 3 more right there. Then you'd fill the corners in, but technically, again, you don't have to, but you have to. And then you'd light it in the middle with a flint and steel. The smallest a Nether portal can be is 2 blocks wide and 3 blocks tall. But you can make it bigger if you'd like to, which I definitely would like to. Today, we're going to make a 3x4 Nether portal. I think a little bit wider and taller would make it look a little bit more cool. Well, here we go. Here's the big moment. We have the portal fully framed in, which means it's time for the flint and steel. Use it right in the portal, and boom. Nether portal created. Now, there are a couple things that you'll need to know about the Nether. 1, highly dangerous. Be careful. 2, beds don't work. Don't use them. 3, water doesn't work either, so don't bother with the water too. Now, okay, we're right by the most dangerous Nether biome, the Soul Sand Valley, but we're actually in the Nether Wastes. Oh, and a Crimson Forest. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. 3 biomes right when we jump into the Nether. One of the biomes is insanely dangerous. That place is not good, not a good place to be, but this is amazing. This is a solid start for Nether exploration. Now, right now, our Nether portal is sitting out in the open. It works, it's cool, it's kind of a vibe, it's kind of an aesthetic, but it's really dangerous. So, first things first, we're actually going to go ahead and make a bunch of ladders and move this Nether portal really high up by the ceiling. If we were to move this Nether portal all the way up to, say, pretty much the roof of the Nether, then it would be a whole lot more safe. We'd also be in a good spot to start a Nether hub later on, which is something that I definitely want to do. So now, basically, it's time for me to tower all the way up into the ceiling, so our Nether portal is a whole lot more safe. In the Nether, there are these disgusting things known as ghasts. Ghasts shoot fireballs. Their fireballs are dangerous, highly explosive things. They can also unlight your Nether portal, which is very bad, very dangerous. If your Nether portal is unlit, then you would be stuck in the Nether, kind of. Not really, but it would be a lot more complicated to get out of the Nether. Basically, you want to protect your Nether portal at all costs. Now, protecting your Nether portal could mean a couple things. You could just put a box around your Nether portal. That would work, like a cobblestone room or something. And gas fireballs actually can't break cobblestone, so that's kind of nice. Or you could just move your Nether portal to a safer spot. But watch out for lava. Lava is very dangerous in the Nether. It flows quick. And by quick, I mean quicker than quick. It is really dangerous. We're going to need to block off that source. Boom. So we can keep digging. Yeah, in the Nether, lava is like everywhere. It's on the ground and the ceiling in random pockets. And to make things even better, it flows at the speed of water in the Nether. So terrifying. Very dangerous stuff. So how high are we right now? We're at 112. That's pretty good. But I'd like to keep going until I see bedrock. That's going to help us down the line once we want to make a Nether hub, or basically a Nether base. So a couple more ladders, 10 should probably do. And back to towering. Aha, bedrock, the unbreakable block. Okay, so we found the ceiling of the Nether. Now let's go ahead and backtrack a little bit so we have some room, maybe like right here, and then we're going to move our portal up here. To move the portal, break it, rebuild it, and light it. After we move the portal, we'll test it. It would also probably be a pretty good idea to box this ladder in so it's nice and safe, so the ladder itself can't be destroyed. The blocks won't go away, but the ladder definitely could, but we're not going to worry about it right now. It'll be fine. That might be a mistake I regret later on. Now, when moving a Nether portal, if you're trying to relocate it for some reason, you need to keep it near the original one. So, our new Nether portal is basically going to be straight above this one. It'll be probably a little off, not exactly, but pretty much straight above it. Nether portal linking is a Minecraft mechanic. It's a mechanic that we're not going to talk about very much today, but basically, if you move your Nether portal, like this one, like way over there somewhere, then you could definitely have some problems later on. 1 block in the Nether is equal to 8 blocks in the overworld. Alright, so I've moved the portal up here to this small room for now. We'll put a torch there, we'll put a torch there, we'll light it here, and then we'll test it, just to make sure that this portal works, which I guarantee it will. If we go back into the overworld, boom, at the OG portal. Now, let's actually go ahead and put some torches here and then go right back into the Nether and start exploring. It's been long enough. Now, the Nether, it's a dark place. My brightness is currently all the way up. If your brightness isn't all the way up, I highly recommend that you turn it all the way up. If you have Optifine, put a torch in your offhand and the area around you should be lit up a little bit. Now, first things first, these guys, zombified piglins. Zombified piglins are a neutral mob. That means if we were to hit them, they would get mad at me. And by they, I mean all of these zombified piglins over here would get mad at me if I hit one of them. They act in a group. This stuff right here, Nether gold ore. Oh yeah, when you mine the stuff, you get gold nuggets. Now to make things even better, you can silk touch it and smelt it in a furnace for a gold ingot, or you can use fortune to split it into like 1,000,000 gold nuggets. Not literally 1,000,000, but a lot. That guy right there is a magma cube. Magma cubes are bouncy. The big ones deal a lot of damage. They come in smaller sizes as well. If you take them out, you'll get magma creams. Now, let's move over into the Crimson Forest and start checking out the really cool Nether stuff. The Nether Waste biome is the most boring Nether biome by far. It's like the old Nether. Oh, and we have, okay, wow, a warp forest right there too. This is like the best Nether ever. And right here, look at this piglin. He's loaded. This is the first piglin we found in the world. Enchanted helmet, enchanted sword. I'm sorry, sir. I'm just a peasant. I'm just a peasant. Piglins are really cool. They're like the villagers of the Nether. They definitely rule this place. You can actually barter with these guys if you have gold ingots, which conveniently we could have gold ingots if I didn't leave my crafting table back up by the Nether portal. Let's go ahead and do this right there, boom, and then make some gold ingots out of these nuggets. Hey, zombified piglin, here you go, have a gold ingot. So to barter, hand a gold ingot to a piglin and then wait. The piglin will stare at it like that, and then the piglin will throw you something. Spectral arrows, okay, I'll take it. Thank you very much. What else can we get? Maybe something really, really cool, like soul speed? Maybe? Soul speed? Maybe. Okay, more arrows. That's cool. That's nice. I do have a new bow. How'd you know? How'd you know? What else? Give me something good. Maybe something cool. Crying obsidian. Or a potion of fire resistance. That's not bad. That's useful in the Nether. We'll keep that on the hotbar for sure. That's awesome. Okay, so, yeah, this is another plan. To harvest them, you can just punch them like that, and boom, they drop. Crafting table, we're gonna go ahead and bring that back. Now, this wood right here, the crimson wood. Crimson wood is pretty sweet looking. We're definitely gonna wanna bring some of this stuff home with us. Probably more than like 3 of this stuff. Eventually, I'm thinking we'll make a farm for this stuff in the overworld because this is really, potentially, useful, like big time, in builds in the overworld. This right here, a block of nether wart. The block of nether wart is red. It doesn't really do anything, but it is a potentially useful building block. Over here, we have weeping vines. They're vines that you can climb. They grow from the ceiling or the bottom side of a block. We'll take some vines with us too. Thank you. I think we got 2. Okay, that's gonna work. Yeah, when you harvest weeping vines, they don't always drop. Now, this stuff up here is shroom light. Shroom light is a new light block that was added in the Nether update. Now, because the shroom light's out of reach and because there's a warped forest biome right there, let's move over there. The warped forest biome, way better than the crimson forest biome. Don't get me wrong, crimson forest is cool and that's a lot of lava. That's like the Niagara Falls of lava. That is crazy. Don't get me wrong, Crimson Forest is cool, but it's not blue, and blue is crazy in the Nether. The Nether was always just all red, and to have blue in the Nether, oh, that's some big brain, big cool stuff. So we're gonna actually go ahead and make a staircase in here carefully, definitely want to be careful, and then we're gonna move over to the Warped Forest biome and check that place out, because I think that place is gonna be a whole lot more interesting. I mean, first off, we have warped wood in the Warped Forest biome. That's amazing. Now, Niagara Falls of the Nether. We're going to actually go ahead and kind of cut you off a little bit. I'm sorry, just doing some construction here. That's going to go away, and we're going to go over there. In the Warped Forest biome, there are a lot of Endermen. That's going to be the way that we get all of the Ender Pearls and then Ender Eyes that we need to find the stronghold. Today, we're not really worried about that, but this is amazing to have really close to our spawn. I like that for sure. This stuff, nether quartz right there. Usually you want to fortune this. Hey, lava, lava, lava. You take all of my nether quartz. Not cool. Not cool at all. Great. Okay, well, usually you want to fortune it because you'll get like a lot of the stuff. And usually you don't want to let it fall into lava either. Wow, that's unfortunate. We're going to need some quartz for some projects coming up, so I'm going to grab some of the stuff. It's useful for making observers, which are crazy useful for automatic farms. Nether quartz, it generates all over the nether. It's pretty common. You're probably going to find it like everywhere. Kind of like nether gold ore. Now, I said I wasn't going to do this, but you know I kind of have to. We're going to make a safe Enderman platform right there. That's our nice new house. Then we're going to stand under here and take this Enderman on. Hey, come on. Okay, into the lava. Nice small brain move, buddy. Come on over here. Let's fight it out. Me and you. Just me and you. No fancy tricks or anything. Out in the open. Look at Enderman. This is great. We've lost an Enderman in the nether. That is wonderful. I hope that guy doesn't come back and hurt me. That would be terrible, because their armor is not that good. Anyways, back to exploring. Warped wood. This stuff is beautiful. That's amazing. And now I have it. That's cool. That's awesome. I love the color of warped wood. It is so good. If crimson wood is beautiful looking, then warped wood is beautiful looking. This stuff is even better than the purple red crimson wood. So we're going to want to get a little bit more of this stuff, but we will definitely come back for these things once we have silk touch. If we want to make a farm for warped and crimson wood, we're going to need nylium. If we want to bring nylium home with us, we're going to need silk touch. Or we're going to need to take out an Enderman that's holding a block of nylium. That would definitely work as well. Now this right here is the warped wart block. Surprisingly, warped wart are not a thing in Minecraft. This is just a blue nether wart block, but there's no nether wart. So kind of a bummer there. That's one thing that I really thought was coming in the nether update, but then it didn't. And it was kind of disappointing. But I guess it is what it is, because we have all of these really cool biomes. So there's even more Endermen down there, including one with a block. We could take it out. But you know what? Let's not worry about that right now. Let's just keep exploring. Plus, the inventory is kind of full. We don't need to really clog it up with ender pearls. Now, this stuff right here, twisting vines. We're going to definitely bring some of this stuff home with us. These are vines that grow from the floor, and they look like blue rope. I really like the look of these vines. Now, I don't want to go too far because I actually skipped one of the biggest things that you should do when going into the nether. You should always write down the coordinates of your nether portal or your starting point. If you don't write down the coordinates, I promise you will lose the nether portal and you will be bummed with yourself. I could definitely lose my nether portal, so I don't want to go too far. I want to stick around here, kind of harvest up some materials, and then go back to the overworld, drop them off, and then probably come back over to the nether. I think that's going to be the move, because the inventory is actually already filling up like crazy. But there's a piglin right here, so you already know I have to. Let's try our hand at a couple more barters. What do you have for me today, sir? Maybe something even better, like crying obsidian this time. Give me the cool block. Give me the cool block. Give me the cool block. Ender pearls. Okay, that's cool too. That's good. 2 of them. That's nice. Now we have like 4 total, I think. Crying obsidian. Crying obsidian. Okay, I'm trying to bring it into existence, but it's not really working. And we're out of inventory space. Stick. Minecraft stick. Here, have the Minecraft stick, piglin. Thank you for your garbage trades. Let's go ahead and get back to home. Drop all this stuff off. Hey, the piglin's mad at me. The piglin's mad at me. You know why the piglin's mad at me? It's because the piglin saw me mine gold. I forgot about that. We had to take the piglin out. You guys saw nothing. Usually don't take the piglins out, but if they fight me first, I take the piglins out every single time. Yeah, piglins are particular creatures. If they see you open a chest or an ender chest or a shulker box or really any container, then they're gonna get mad at you. They assume that you're stealing from them, even if it's your container. Piglins also don't like it if you mine gold. They are very protective of this stuff, so don't mine gold near the piglins. If you mine the gold near the piglins, they're just straight up, they're just gonna get mad at you, so be really careful around the creatures. Now, we have a little bit of a drop. I went kind of the wrong way. Look what we can do right here. Parkour over there, boom, nice, easy. Parkour down to here, boom, even easier, and now we're in the home stretch. We go back up the ladder, drop stuff off, but I hear a hoglin somewhere. So we're just gonna keep moving. Hoglins are strong. Back in the safety of my own home. So let's go ahead and put some stuff away. This right here is a fire charge. You can put a fire charge inside of a dispenser and shoot it, and it'll be a fireball. We're gonna actually go ahead and leave the spectral arrows back at home, even though they are really cool. Spectral arrows outline whatever they hit. It's actually something really, really sweet, but you have to see it to really fully understand it. Now, for now, let's go ahead and make this chest our nether chest. We're going to put all of our nether things inside of here. It's going to get messy for sure, but it's going to have to do. It's all we have. We have a small storage room. And let's try and make it a habit to turn all extra nuggets into ingots, if possible, and keep them stored like that. Alright, so I've got all of the stuff dropped off. Let's actually swing back into the nether now and check out the Soul Sand Valley. By far, the most dangerous nether biome. The Soul Sand Valley biome is really dangerous because the blocks inside of the Soul Sand Valley, soul sand, slow you down. Coincidentally, most of the mobs in the Soul Sand Valley, skeletons and ghasts, they attack you from far away, so you're slowed down and things are attacking you from a distance. Very, very dangerous. Skeletons, not so clever. You shoot your friend and boom, right there. They've turned on each other. There is a clear reason why these guys aren't the boss. Very, very obvious. A couple arrows? Cool. So soul sand, the stuff slows you down, and there's souls on the block. It's pretty creepy. Definitely a strange block for sure that we're going to want to bring home with us because it's cool. Maybe we could use this around our nether portal to decorate. Over here, soul soil, a wavy version of soul sand. Doesn't really slow you down. You don't sink down into it. We're going to bring this stuff home because this stuff works amazingly with coarse dirt when you're terraforming. Don't know if we'll use this today or really for a long time, but it's cool looking. I want to have it. More quartz and gold ore. Do we have any piglins around us? Nope. Okay, cool. It's mine. Oh, there's a piglin around me. I guess there was one near me. I'm sorry, buddy. You're going to have to go. Goodbye. And gold leggings? No way. Okay. Fire protection too. Actually kind of useful. Depending on how many levels it takes to combine these two pieces of gold armor, we might actually do it. That's kind of cool. And a bastion too. Oh, no way. That's not what we're going to do today, but no way. We have a bastion right here at spawn. Okay, a bastion is one of the most dangerous structures in Minecraft, but it's also one of the most rewarding ones. Wow, wow, what a spawn. And a skeleton too. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on. It's not amateur hour over here anymore. You go away. Wow, I can't believe that. We have a bastion right there. That's actually kind of crazy. Now, what else do we have in here? More Soul Sand Valley biome and a ghast? That's disgusting. Yeah, you're going to shoot a fireball at me? Well, guess what? We can swing that fireball back if I can hit it. If I could hit it, you'd be done. But instead, we'll just do this. Boom. We hit you and oi. Calm it down, buddy. Calm it down. If we can swing a fireball back at the ghast, then we'll get a fancy advancement, which I don't really care about, but I do care about at the same time. Hey, there's two of them now. There's two of them. I call rigged. That's rigged. You know what? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. This was rigged. This is seriously rigged. Not fair at all. Not fair. Not fair. Go away. Not at all. You gotta go away, buddy. You're way too close to me. Way too close for comfort. I forgot that there's no power on this bow, so that's gonna take 2 shots. Now you, can we knock a fireball back at you? You were giving me a headache, so you get to get tortured. Where'd you go, chicken? Where'd you go? Did you just despawn? You probably just despawned into this big, giant, open pit of nothingness. You despawned. Funny. Funny. Nice, skeleton. Leave me alone. Oh yeah, fire is really interesting on soul soil and soul sand. If you light a fire on either of these blocks, it's blue. Really, really cool. Normally it's that orangey red. Yeah, blue fire. Blue fire is sweet. Definitely friends with blue fire. And there's another one. That is definitely amazing. Very nice to meet you. How exciting that you're like checking me out the first time in the nether. Very, very nice. Can we destroy you with any of your fireballs? Probably not. You're like dodging like crazy. Look, buddy, boom, right there. Hit the fireball, shot him back. You're gone. Goodbye. The tier, probably. Oh, no, it's right there. Okay, cool. We can grab that. We can use gas tiers to respawn the Ender Dragon eventually. Now, first, we have to despawn it the first time, so we're not really worried about that quite yet. But 1 gas tier, that's cool. Now, before we leave, I would like to just move over here and see what's going on here. We're missing 1 single nether biome. Not a big deal. We could find it later. That's the Basalt Deltas biome. But maybe, just by chance, maybe. It's like right over here. Doesn't really look like it, but I mean, you never know. Get away from here. Knock back 2, down into the ravine. Goodbye. Yeah, it looks like we have nether wastes and the more Soul Sand Valley biome. To actually check it out, we're going to need to be able to move across the Soul Sand Valley biome. And honestly, with just an infinity bow, that's not exactly something that I want to do today. So, that's the nether. Basically, 100% going to spend more time in the nether checking things out. Now, I'm going to go back over to the overworld and transform this nether portal. It needs to be looking better. Speed transform. 1, 2, 3, go. First things first, we need a way up. I think what we could do to get our way up is actually extend this hill out a little bit. If we make this hill a little bit longer, then we have room to make it less steep to climb this thing. So let's say maybe the hill comes out to like, I don't know, for now like here or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. We can change it as we go. Then we can step up. Now, I'm not going to want to actually delete the vines. I'm going to want to bring the vines with me. We'll have to replant these somewhere else. Goodbye, beautiful vines. You will be missed. But even with expansion, because this is still such a small, tight space, I think we're going to need to get a little bit more clever with our staircase. If we want this thing to actually look good, we could probably have it wind back like this and then turn this way. Then we could get a little bit more structure, if you will, with our staircase and have it step right up. But it's still going to be cramped, so I'm going to need to make some major adjustments to this hill. I want this to be spacious up here, but also not too spacious. Needs to have some room, though. Alright, so I figured it out. Swap the spruce walking blocks out for oak, because we have a lot of spruce right there, and now we can move right up this mountain easily and over to the nether portal, also quickly. Now, we need this walkway to have a little bit more support, which I think is going to be spruce. Spruce logs would look really, really good. We also haven't used them in this area. I want the logs that I'm putting in here to definitely stand out. If everything looks the same, then everything probably just doesn't look very good, being honest. So maybe these log supports are a little bit random. We'll do 3 right there, and then maybe 1 more right at the end of this thing. That would probably be good. After that, we're going to need to make the blocks in this area look a little bit better. To make them look better, actually, pretty easy. Dirt is simple. We can swap some dirt out for coarse dirt. Stone is a little bit more tricky, but also really, really easy still. Some stone can be swapped out for cobblestone. Some other cobblestone slabs and staircases can be laid around to make this area look a little bit more detailed. It's actually kind of crazy how much a few different blocks can add to a build. So, this is the hill now. I've swapped out some of the dirt for coarse dirt, and I've swapped out some of the stone for cobblestone. I've also added a little bit of depth and some water in there. Water is always great for terraforming and detailing builds. After all, what we're doing is technically called terraforming. Terraforming is making land in Minecraft look better. Now, we have a nether portal right here. Sometimes, when coming back from the nether, it will be daytime. That's a pretty given fact. So, to help us get ready for the daytime when exiting the nether, we'll put a bed right there. We'll be able to jump into the bed and sleep whenever we need to. If it's nighttime, we come back, not a big deal. Just sleep right away. Now, I also would like to get a little bit of light in here, but the light needs to definitely be light that's helpful, light that's actually useful. So we'll put a chain right there, or you know what, that's actually too center. That's actually way too center. We could leave this cobblestone little thing there, that's kind of cool, and then maybe we could put like a mossy one right there hanging in front of the portal, but the chain with the lantern should probably hang somewhere else. How about right there, off of the tree? That would be cool. Now all I need is actually a lantern. Completely forgot that. So, lantern hanging right there. Maybe we could replace that with a soul lantern later. And then finally, some fences. We'll put a fence right there and then another one right there. Then over here, we'll try and connect the fences over to these poles. Definitely wouldn't want to fall off of this thing in real life. So maybe something like that. That probably looks good. Then over here, we could go there, and then one more, like connecting over to, or you know what? No. Let's leave that open. Then maybe we could do one right there. We'll need another one right there. 2 right there, and then finally, one there. Boom. That's probably good on the fences. I built a small wall over here. It's pretty flat looking, but it's fine. It's just a minor wall. And now we have our clean pathway up. Nice and safe. No falling at all. And then, boom, at the top, we have a nether portal with some detailing going on. Now, I tried to put some netherrack on the ground. I was kind of imagining this stuff is like creeping out of the nether. I put solid netherrack behind the portal, hard to tell, but it's back there. There's a couple red roses and sweet berry bushes planted around on this hill. What I need to do is come back in here and remove the other flowers now. There's a bunch of other random colors on this hill, and I think all red would probably match that nether vibe perfectly. But that's actually going to do it for this episode of the Minecraft Guide. Oh wait, there's 2 more big things to do. Big thing number 1, seed reveal. Boom. It's down in the description as well. I said I would reveal it on episode 10. There's the seed. And if you're wondering about the coordinates of the starter house, here we are, 177, 64, 7. Pretty easy. I told you, it's all 7s here. This world is solid luck. Now, the other thing that we need to do, the comment of the day. Today's comment of the day is a little bit longer, but basically, the question is about detailing larger or mid-game, late-game builds. Will I be doing videos on that or those topics? Dragon Master 150. Yes, probably. That is definitely the plan. That's going to do it for Minecraft Guide, episode number 10. We definitely will be back in the nether, probably soon, to work on some big things. Not too sure what I'm going to do next episode yet, but keep your eyes out for it. It's going to be big. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. All of my links can be found right down below the video, and the merch, it's down below the video too. Today, big shout out to my patrons, Snow White, Nicholas W, and Reitman. Thank you all so much for the support. Until next time, stay cool, gamers. Goodbye, everyone.